Today I'm actually doing my longest run that I've ever done, which is 24 kilometres. My longest run is at 22 kilometres that I did a couple of weeks ago, and it's actually the last run on my runner maintenance plan, Runner the app, which is what I've been using basically to keep myself going over these next 12 weeks before my marathon training starts. So yeah, fueling up at the moment. I've got my toast and jam, a Barocca. I did want an electrolyte, but we've not got any in, so I need to reorder those. It's looking pretty rainy outside, but it isn't icy, it isn't snowy, which is the main thing, so I will get out and do it. So today the plan is to run from mine, which is just outside Bury, into Manchester city centre, but I'm going to go via Heaton Park and do a couple of laps of that, because unbelievably, at the start of the year 2024, I would have never said this, I run out of path because it's not far enough from Bury into Manchester city centre on its own. So I will be doing a couple of laps of Heaton Park on the way, and then we can get into Manchester, smash that 24 kilometres out, and hopefully get changed at Victoria Station, which is my usual port of call, and then go and get some nice food, maybe from Green Lab. I really do like Green Lab. It's some good, like, wholesome food after a good long run like that. Tram and bus back to Bury, and then I'm out later on with one of my mates. So let's get fueled up and let's get into it. Okay, so we're just about ready to rock and Swiss roll on this run. I've got my backpack on, which is absolutely bursting at the seams because of all the clothes and stuff I've got in it. It's quite heavy. I've also got a bladder in there, so obviously the water's quite heavy as well. But yeah, all ready to go. 24 kilometres incoming. I'm going to make this an easy run. I think on my runner plan, it wants me to try and get a PB and stuff, but I'm not really going out for that today if I'm going to start my marathon training next week. So I'm just going to make it an easy run. 24 kilometres isn't easy at any pace. So we'll do that and we will take you along with the journey. Let's go. We're about 13.5 kilometres in now, and I've just got to Heaton Park, as you can see. Feeling okay. I was feeling good up until about the 11 kilometre mark, and then I just had to go over some hills to get to Heaton Park. So yeah, that's definitely worn me out a little bit, but I'm going to take it easy to go around the park. There's a big hill in this park that I'm going to have to tackle though, but it's all good for training, I suppose. All that's getting me through is thinking about the food I'm going to have at the end of this run. A nice warm coffee and a Green Lab breakfast will sort me right out. But yeah, pretty good. So well over halfway now, or just over halfway, I should say. Once I've done 5k of Heaton Park, I'm going to exit the park, head back over to, I think it's Bury New Road near Prestwich, and then into town, hopefully ending at Victoria. I've hopefully mapped it so that I finish at Victoria or maybe just before. I'd rather finish them before than try and find some path at the end of the run. So yeah, let's get this 5k done in Heaton Park and get back on our way, back into town, heading towards that food. Come on. Half marathon done, 21 kilometres in. I had to walk a bit on that last one, honestly. I was absolutely spent. And now we're on the home straight again, on the way into the city centre to get this 24 kilometres done. My God, this has taken it out of me. It's scary to think that in just under 5 months, I'm going to be doing a full marathon, which is almost double this distance. Well, it's double this distance right now. And if someone turned around to me right now and said, can you do that again? I'd tell them where to go. But that's why we train. That's why we show up week in, week out. Get that medal at the end of April. Look after myself and hopefully shed a few pounds as well, because my legs are heavy today. My body's heavy after Christmas and New Year. So fingers crossed the next couple of months is kind to us. But for now, let's focus on getting this last 3 kilometres done and get us some bloody grub. Come on. So as you can see, I've made it in. I have had a change of clothes for those of you that are keen-eyed, so I'm heading on to Green Lads for some food. I did 25 kilometres in the end rather than 24 because it just made sense to me, because 25 is a round number and it's 2025. I don't know, we just did it. So anyway, 25 kilometres done in about 2 hours 50 minutes. Now it's time to get some grub. Charlotte is here somewhere, so I'm going to meet up with Charlotte. I'll show you what I have to eat and then I'll end it there for the day.